Welcome back to the Crypto World channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and today is a day for the history books, especially for Bitcoin, because it's today that the first ever Bitcoin ETF is getting launched. So we have some huge Bitcoin news today to cover. We also have a $3,000 giveaway and some brand new patterns forming in the Bitcoin chart. So make sure you're watching all the way to the end of this video so that you're not missing out on any of this important information. And just before we jump into it, I'd really appreciate it if you could just leave a like on the video down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe with notifications turned on for more videos just like this every single day. But anyway, with all of that out of the way, let's get straight into what this video is about. So right here, we're going to start off on the Bitcoin US dollar chart on the 4-hour time frame. And I'm going to keep the analysis quick today because there hasn't been a whole lot happen since yesterday. After I filmed yesterday's Bitcoin update video, the price basically just had one more retest of that $60,000 support level. And now we've just had one more retest of the $63,000 resistance level. And as I mentioned yesterday, I'm still very bullish on the trends that we are in, but talking about the imminent short term, currently I am neutral while Bitcoin is trading between resistance and support, because that's exactly what we're doing right now. We're simply consolidating sideways until Bitcoin finally chooses the next direction, which will be determined by either a break of resistance or a break of support. But even if we break the support line at around 60,000 US dollars with confirmation, I would still be leaning more bullish for Bitcoin on this trend to the upside. But perhaps if that happens, then we'll just be in for a little bit more of a short-term dip for Bitcoin. Otherwise, of course, if we break this resistance, which is, by the way, 63,000 up to 65,000, which, by the way, the $65,000 level is Bitcoin's all-time high. So if we break this resistance, that would put us in a brand new all-time high, which will be extremely bullish for Bitcoin. And the moment we break above 65,000, as I've mentioned a lot on the channel recently, I would expect an explosion to the upside the moment we can get above this range of resistance. And now just bringing out the price oscillators, so the RSI and the MACD, and what we can see currently is actually a very small bearish divergence currently forming on the chart. This is even more visible just on the 2-hour time frame. So by the way, this isn't extremely significant because it's only visible on the much smaller time frames. But as you can see here, we've got a high, we've got a higher high, and a third higher high in the price. But in the price oscillators, for example, the RSI, we've got a high, a lower high, and another lower high. So that's simply the price and the RSI diverging. And in this case, this is a bearish divergence. And what this basically means for the Bitcoin price is we're looking to lose a little bit of the bullish momentum here, which we kind of already have done over the past couple of days with this sideways consolidation just in the shorter term. Sometimes these bearish divergences can lead into a bit more of a pullback for the Bitcoin price, so keep that in mind. But of course, while we're holding above 60,000 US dollars, we're just continuing to trend sideways here. And then it's the moments that these price oscillators start trending back to the upside on these smaller time frames. And then once they flow over to the larger time frame, so for example, the 4-hour time frame, if these price oscillators start moving to the upside again alongside the price, then obviously that would be a bullish sign, and that would basically cancel out that bearish divergence. But just at the moment, we do have that one pattern forming for Bitcoin just in the shorter term, signaling that we are potentially due for a little bit more sideways price action moving forward. And I'll just really quickly update some price targets for Bitcoin for those that missed my last Bitcoin update video. For any new viewers on the channel, if we do actually break that $60,000 level of support with confirmation, that's important to see. So we can't just form a quick wick below. We need to confirm a break below with a strong candle close below support, or mostly volume coming in, or a retest of that level and flipping it into resistance. Those are pretty much the most common ways to confirm a break of a significant level. But yeah, if that actually happens, then I would expect major support coming in for Bitcoin at around 57 to 58,000 US dollars. And as for some price targets to the upside, of course, we've got the $63,000 to $65,000 resistance level. But then the moment we break above the all-time high, honestly, I would expect Bitcoin to continue to explode to the upside, possibly into that $70,000 price range, due to this massive cup and handle pattern on the daily time frame, which is already formed, and we've already broken to the upside. And right now, this price target is coming in at around 79,000 US dollars, and we're approaching the halfway point between the breakout and the technical price target for this pattern. And for the new viewers on the channel, if you want more Bitcoin technical analysis, I recommend after you finish watching this video, go back on the channel and watch yesterday's Bitcoin update video, because this video is pretty much a quick update on top of previous analysis on the channel. And now for some huge Bitcoin news today. We have the first ever Bitcoin ETF, which is meant to launch today. That is right. We're getting a Bitcoin ETF launching today. So this will be the ProShares Bitcoin ETF. And we already have other Bitcoin ETFs in the pipeline, such as the Valkyrie Bitcoin ETF, which, by the way, the Valkyrie Bitcoin ETF actually changed their ticker symbol to BTFD, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. And by the way, you'll get these sort of tweets throughout the day in real time over on my Twitter. So make sure you're checking that out. The link link is in the description. But what does this actually mean for Bitcoin? Well, first of all, for the beginners out there, an ETF is an exchange traded fund. So it essentially gives traditional investors access to something like Bitcoin. So this opens up a lot more opportunities for investors to get involved. And an ETF like this would also make it easier for perhaps a hedge fund to start getting involved in Bitcoin. But with all that being said, there's actually two types of potential Bitcoin ETFs. There's what's known as a Bitcoin spot ETF, and then there's this, which is a Bitcoin futures ETF. And this is the one that's going to be launched alongside a lot of the other ones that are in the pipeline getting ready to be launched very soon, because the SEC is a lot friendlier around futures ETFs compared to spot ETFs, at least when it comes to Bitcoin. And the difference between the two types of ETFs is actually pretty big. For example, the spot ETF would essentially be a Bitcoin fund where they're buying into actual Bitcoin and then they're selling their shares. So other investors can buy the shares of that fund, and those shares are backed by the underlying asset, backed by Bitcoin. But in this case, this is a Bitcoin futures ETF. So it's not backed by actual Bitcoin. It's backed by Bitcoin futures contracts. And futures contracts are a form of derivative of the underlying assets, and they do their best to try and track the price of Bitcoin, but often they're not too accurate. Sometimes futures might be trading at a premium, usually in bull markets, and sometimes, especially during bear markets, they might be trading at a discount, especially with the type of futures that are going to be involved with these Bitcoin ETFs. These are not going to be perpetual futures, meaning that they're going to have an expiry date. And so it's basically people betting on the future price of Bitcoin before that expiry date, which that means that the price of these futures are going to deviate from the spot price of Bitcoin. And like I said earlier, usually in a bull market, the prices of these futures will be trading at a premium, so above the spot price of Bitcoin. But then in a bearish trend or a bear market, the prices of these futures contracts will be trading at a discount from the spot price of Bitcoin. But going back to what I was just mentioning about these futures contracts not being perpetual, meaning that they have an expiry date, that means that these futures contracts will have to be rolled over, usually on a monthly basis. And every single time that happens, that incurs transaction fees. So basically, this isn't all that we thought it was. A spot Bitcoin ETF would be extremely bullish for Bitcoin, because that would mean that these sort of funds will have to buy up Bitcoin, which will take away from the circulating supply of Bitcoin, which will obviously push up the price of Bitcoin. But these Bitcoin futures ETFs actually have no demand on the physical Bitcoin. If you want to say physical Bitcoin, obviously it's a digital asset, but you know what I mean, the actual Bitcoin. There's going to be no new demand on buying up the actual Bitcoin, at least in terms of running these ETFs. Obviously, these ETFs can sway the price of Bitcoin, but just in a much different way to what a spot ETF might do for Bitcoin. And don't forget that these futures ETFs will be having much more fees involved, which will reduce the performance of these sort of ETFs in the long run. So honestly, you're actually better off just buying and holding Bitcoin. Obviously not financial advice, but when you're strictly looking at the performance between holding Bitcoin and holding an ETF like this, a futures ETF, let's just say it's extremely likely that these sort of ETFs, you're going to be underperforming the market due to those extra transaction fees and management fees. But with all of that being said, this is potentially a stepping stone towards a spot Bitcoin ETF, because as I mentioned earlier in this video, the SEC isn't really that friendly around spot Bitcoin ETFs. But if the SEC is approving these sort of ETFs, that means they're opening up to the idea of having a Bitcoin ETF. And if all things go well with these futures ETFs, then perhaps it would make it easier for the SEC to allow a spot Bitcoin ETF, which will be much more bullish for the Bitcoin market. But I want to hear your thoughts on this whole situation. So let me know in the comment section down below exactly what you're thinking about this. And I'll be reading a lot of comments on this video. But anyway, getting into the last point of this video, we have a new massive bonus over on Bybit. And so if you want to get potentially up to 3,000 US dollars in bonuses, make sure you're paying attention to this. And it's actually pretty simple. All you need to do is literally just sign up for a Bybit account, register for the event, which is completely for free. You'd literally just press a button on this screen and then simply make a deposit into your account. And depending on your deposit, that will determine the bonus that you'll receive up to 3,000 US dollars. And if you actually look at the bonuses here, it's a 3% deposit bonus. So for example, if you deposit 500 worth of crypto, then you'll get a $15 bonus. But if you're using the link in the description, the first link down below, then that 3% deposit bonus actually goes up to 3.5%, but that's only if you're using the link down below, which means in this event, you can actually get up to 3,500 US dollars. But once again, that's only if you use that link down below in the description. And if you enjoyed this video or got something valuable out of it, make sure to leave a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe with notifications turned on for more updates just like this every day. I really do appreciate all of your support in the channel at the moment. I can't thank you guys enough. And considering this huge opportunity that we are seeing right now in the markets, make sure you're sharing these videos around with your friends and family to get everyone involved in this massive opportunity. And just before you click off this video, check out one of these uploads just here. I've got a trading tutorial video, how to use Bybit if you're interested interested in trading. And then I've got a passive income video showing you exactly how I earn passive income in crypto every single day with no work required. But anyway, that's really everything I have to say for this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.